I am Olivia and this is the channel Profits and Wealth. On this channel, I look at businesses, brands, entrepreneurs, and just anyone I find interesting who managed to make it and who managed to fight their way out of poverty. So I would like to ask you to please like and share this video, and please subscribe to this channel. It would make a lot of difference and it will also help me to grow this channel. Today I'm talking about Kanye West, yes, again, but I want to look, my focus is on his finances and also Kanye as a business person. In the first video that I made, I looked at the money where Kanye is concerned. And I said, and that's still my opinion, I said that Kanye planned this whole exit from the brands. He planned it with precision, he planned it systematically, and he planned it clinically. He was very surgical about how he wanted to remove himself from those big brands. It is no accident, and I will say again, Kanye is no fool. So let's look at where he is today, right now, financially. According to Forbes magazine, Kanye is now worth 400 million US dollars. He's no longer the richest man the richest black man in US history. That position is now held by Jay-Z. Let's look at who Forbes is. Forbes is a global media company. Regularly, they give an update of the richest people in the world, country by country, continent by continent. So people place a lot of value on the estimates and the opinion of Forbes. But in 2021, a very interesting thing happened. UBS, a bank in Switzerland, did a valuation on the net worth of Kanye West, and their figures differed greatly from the figures of Forbes. According to UBS, the Yeezy brand alone added 4 to 5 billion US dollars to the net worth of Kanye West. When he took Forbes on and it told them, guys, you have my figures wrong. Clearly you can't count. So let's look at who is UBS. UBS is a bank based in Switzerland. They are 160 years old. They are described as a financial service provider, like all banks are. This is how they describe themselves on their website. They say they are the largest truly global wealth manager. The services they offer is global wealth management, asset management, personal and corporate banking, and then investment management. Their assets is worth 1 trillion US dollars. Their net profit for the year 2021 was 7.5 billion US dollars. Now let's look at where Kanye is currently now. According to Forbes, like I've said earlier, he is now worth $400 million because he no longer has a partnership with Adidas and with Gap, it was the two companies that pushed him into becoming a billionaire based on what they valued he was worth. Before we look at where Kanye is now, let's look at what does it mean when they say the valuation. According to the valuation, his brand was worth between 4 and 5 billion. A valuation is not hard cash. It's not a tangible asset. What investors think your company is worth. It is the power that you bring to the negotiating table. It is what you are worth as a brand. Valuation rests on perception and perceived value, and also it is based on an estimate of future earnings. So that in a nutshell is what it means when they say how much you are being valued by an investor. Kanye is now, according to Forbes, the global media company, Kanye is now worth 400 million US. What is he without Gap, without Adidas? He still has the Yeezy brand. How much it is worth, the jury is still out on that. The brand didn't go anyway. It is still with Kanye because he owns it 100%. But remember, I said valuation is based on what investors think you are worth. So, time will tell of how much Yeezy is worth with Kanye on his own, because he's still the creative force. Now he has full control over the brand. He still has real estate to the value of 120 million. That was in 2021. He still has the Yeezy website, which was also worth 100 million a year ago. He has a music streaming company called Tidal that he co-owns with Rihanna, Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, Madonna, and then also some few other music artists. Kanye is not a man who's broke, destitute, and alone. In 2016, Kanye was indebted to the tune of $53 million in 2016, which means his bank statement, his assets was minus 53 million US dollars. In 2019, he made $100 million. And then in 2020, remember 2020, the year that many big artists, they came out and they say we don't have money, we can't maintain our lifestyles. The year that businesses collapsed, businesses went bankrupt, people lost everything. What happened to Kanye West in 2020? Kanye doubled his earnings in 2020 from 100 million US dollars. He doubled it in 2020 to $200 million. This is a man with a plan. This is a man that when it comes to money, he does not act on emotions, he doesn't deal with sentiments, he doesn't deal with feelings. This is a principled man who wanted full control of his brand, his company, and his money. He has his music, he has his brand, he has his designs, and he has always been the creative force behind the Yeezy brand. And Kanye is driven, he's determined, and he's motivated to do it on his own. So his actual net worth can be disputed about. It can become a game of numbers, but in reality it's neither here nor there. That is a man who at a time when people were struggling, they were not making money, they were collaborating left, right, and center, he doubled his earnings. And that need to be taken note of. He's not down and out. He's focused, he's intentional, and he knows where he is going. So while all the rest of the world, while they are caught up in squabbles about what he said, what he did, about his outrageous behavior, Kanye West is making money because he's focused on the bigger picture, not of sentiments, not of popular bandwagons, not of what is the latest trend, what is the latest sentiment. He doesn't get caught up into that. What he does is keep his eye on the ball and keep his eye on the money, and he's working at it to make the money, to establish his brand, and to become a successful man in his own right. Let me know what is your opinion of what is really going on with Kanye. Because the mainstream opinion is that he's crazy, unbalanced, and that he is deranged and delusional. But I just think that we should look beyond what is in plain sight, that we need to interrogate, we need to ask, we need to assess, and we need to analyze. And then we will find a different picture and see what is really at play. And just to give credit, I just want to mention that the figures that I have been using comes from the website Celebrity Net Worth. It is a website where they look at the earnings of celebrities. So you can go there and find some very useful information where they break down what celebrities own and what they own. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. You can let me know what you are thinking. What is your opinion? But what I would like to ask is to look at things from a deeper level, to analyze, to assess, to ask the right questions, to do the research, and to keep an open mind, because we have the tendency to want to evaluate based on what we feel, based on someone's behavior, and we get blinded by our emotions. If you put your emotions aside just for a few minutes and look at something rationally, you might find that the findings are completely different. But you need to keep an open mind and look, what are facts really but someone's opinion? So what are the facts that your opinions are based on? Have a wonderful day. I thank you.